Woman Madaye pa etimi mount on Facebook Fakye TV obaba modena weja comment no na wasa like wa share na aboa na so no etimi enya adwumadi kesi bi etimi ahwe ne kama pa na so no o akwanya se o short video ne beba emre se bi na ma no betu dwere amaka se emanentra 30 seconds eba waka wadwenche afa adwumadi no ho wama kasa no ho ate kama pa na aboa ma ne ma deda di etimi ra ma yeden waba ya wa pebe rum na afia ma no ne nkomo ato aso ede amamo.
This is sports.
Alright, yes, some of my quaba be made about Jumadi Kisi. So, or Quenya sister or Jencher in a form of text message. Na makasa wa short video be beboa na ne mako ye pretty me ma ye bana ya baba kwa manone na manone nkom ewrameti me de ama mesunku malewa oguju bye bye na neze me manaba me manabo he na odi ye ramu amanone na abo na ne madadi pa etimi edi amaken se bibi aboko de
bra kwa kunyame adom
na ne mati say
nyame adom na so se mo gidi mapa
me ho ye
na mami musa asem ni mie
okay asem
chassis
ozu bizarre zere no city okay ke me mo akwaba
mejoso
na me pa cho ho ye
nyame adom
okay za busuan no so mo ye
obia ho ye mazin force so mo hwe ye pa
baby ye chi omo
uru mo so mazina omo so mo yakwaba na mum ye ntena ye ntena senche yes omo support and be chi
za kra no mo de ma but what interesting thing pa as I Kaiser last time we could post him and akwa be twa ase ya mo ntena fa ko chama mo ye be tena fa
mo eno kra
ye be tena fa e no obi eni ase but
empana de on se empana ya na eso sa but ukoda unkwa na uhun ba bia woda ne adwene ba uti
okay
anti so mo hwe yi a ye be da prapri
sa pepe
na se wan hwe ne ye dia ene okodu
ana
bra kwa kunya
to firma nye yi ni ade a be obeye ya
sam no de kukuru ne kraka
ona me di wechi no ne ma be pre family so tese be su ade yes because na odo ne ma bi ha me but na me aboa me ande no kakra oyi mi fisa ne ma
ti jema yewi
why me dey
jelutaki na yewi odo hobo no hweba brabo sesa ye free anko ha Charlie
now they change that to you body di 1 minute krada
o se dey
ya ma no go
ya say me sha say ma kai say me no na gina ho
it's ana aye dey
because the may be anya ofe
me be me fe o dey 1 minute ma be jiwadi
enura me see form e free akoko space ba say don ma me ba kuma say
obi e bojozo
e ma de ade sese ho musician ni sesi afacha nyuma de amomo
now me say anyum ne dey
facha obolobo facha na ye free facha abudiabi facha tofiakwa facha adrora kramo adrora me know dey be latest ya dey call Valentine no
the value there o dey ba ya
nkofo crash asem pese ayiba
mate kin mami jamu fama na fi fayiramu amano sa amano no e de bibia de dem come
no ma hihye ye sedu agero aba abonten abi break ade bi down me dey chance sisi
mate mami jamu ma na fi anko
right abena so a ye si nkonwa na ya breaking it down na ya touching it down ya knocking it down na ya jeja mu yompo e wo Fakye TV so e dia ma wa bra ya sinkonwa de Fakye Sports e bra no ya sha se fine UEFA Champions League matches out wa e to dwa nation so e se e ban knockout stage na no e playoff games no and ye hwe memma no on betimi anya e qualification akopiem e wo the round of 16 na no ka se ene big game 8 p.m. and a tuja ewo Etihad Stadium of Manchester Kronom the city of Manchester ne hobese engege ni nyina no se Manchester City Real Madrid anopia yo ho adwuma bebre edemawo na branche bakro seju agero emrebe twam na osi akadema Manchester City okopiem ewo Barcelona na oye Argentina ne ose afani afanken kase baabi for mefan kodi ene account nti ana account na ene de odi etudwa enyina no se ose Real Madrid can't beat City. If they beat City, I will cut off my testicles. The battery mom what in ye masa bolo no wa jene sense hono said you agero say wa open bano no ntonchia say ene Real Madrid entimi enchitima ye friend Manchester City Pep Guardiola emranten enshomo na say omo shomo a ono Pep Guardiola emranten na mrebi no si academy omo no ono ni boro ne hwa no ono obetwa fi na ha mu ene obenya da no oba ama bietmesi ene ye seju agero ni nsem ode atudo wie ya ena the darling boy na nkaba fonyum no namano woto eso namana ase ntase ache no afi enya afi pa maye afi de enya afi pa maye eye hwana eye branch Rodrigo the Brazilian the darling boy ono say oh say the adwuma no enya asi say the focus concentration and they say the players no obia ehwe baby adu no enkoma wo say the Don Carlo Ancelotti ene omudi no ono omodi awie afutu so ode mo no ode amo awie players no omo akasa di omo nkomo ss afi be ya fepa di amo a jese omu ewini game wey etiminya qualification na bia kamantu ko ne IG page Instagram ode akoto was drop down full focus eno ensema Rodrigo di atwa ye jejamo eso ediamamo na ye say ye combined 11 ye demamo Manchester City and Real Madrid and then you Champions League omumielu de enyintam so na eno na so far supporters na nkasa atimi atwa babi we opinion pool na opinion pool mutimi ye no say se ka Real Madrid and 8-7 Man City boma omo best 11 a ombetimi assemble ediamo munye best goalkeeper between Courtois and Ederson omo ko Edmar goalkeeper your friend Courtois ese ono ene number 1 and watch right back no omo de ma Lucas Vazquez and our left back omo de ma Abante friend Josco Guardiola and our 4-5 John Stones and Abanta your friend Manuel Akanji omo ene ye 4-5 no ukon fifiwa yawo Abanta your friend Federico Valverde and Jude Bellingham Jude Demujata and Luka Modric Olmai no ono everyone 4-3-3 na top 3 no Kylian Mbappe Rodrigo and Vinicius Junior the wonder boy omo ene meki the best 11 Man City Real Madrid team no oka omo boma said ye see ekoye eso no na so far ne 4 teams omo ebono so far urama Opta supercomputer prediction omo ye sen that akono obia percentage or what so betima qualify akopiem out the round of 16 no say any city urama na se ene ewo eya France ho ena game back PSG akwa way ekobo against Brestois and I say a team no a ebusu team no ye Brest eno no on se mpokua na bi o ha ya na odon saka na esa agbaja ya na efepa na ade ne ekoye antata amade ni bidia ene so bagi goals na gu atena na no ko Roma say the city ya de se prediction ne 7 o maye no city we fa no Brest percentage o so betimi qualify akopiem ewo the run of A16 no eso just 14% and now PSG almost no ewo 86% say omo ebetimi qualify and watch no o say eko rewura ma say na team ye fan Dortmund and then the game a ono so ebo no na se Dortmund ne Sporting CP and ebo mo se Sporting CP ewo 65% se obetimi a qualify and a team ye find Dortmund eso ewo 35% eso obetimi a qualify and watch uroma na se Juventus eso ebo game na daje eniposo na Juve eso game up no 54% chance eso betimi a qualify and our train opponent PSV almost what just 46% say omo betimi a qualify and what you Roma the big game I am Manchester City the Sky Blues the Citizens Omoni Real Madrid Los Blancos the White Angels no almost percentage no Man City just 47% and the team your friend on Real Madrid 53% and no edit na mame Abante friend Ellen Holland and killing Mbappe and the DBC ABC Ninyana so far but UEFA Champions League man Kylian Mbappe so far 51 goals in 81 games and now Roma Brante friend Ellen Holland as soon as 47 goals in 47 games and then why na Esha Nanadri one adwumadie no eso ebekoye ediama no eno edefro eba ye jamu edi amamon ma me break way down na me touching it down na me knocking it down na me jejamu yompo emfama so e ba mu nchin oyo omofana ene oda da we udidi asankwan woti trotro mu asase momon kakra ni nyina ne so Facebook so a wa asase e prepare witire hom ni nyina so Banter search nabri ni nyina so na Vincent company ni team last training omo ye answer no airfly akopie Scotland Glasgow no Banter search nabri etimi eye training ni bi ni nyina se na ho emfa ne kakra na no omo game boy against Werder Bremen by munchin ewini ye no Banter search nabri wantimi ense aka e osa game no bi na mum ene good news ne say wetima e train no mo hwe ama bibia so atimi akoye e de ama wo mo ni nyina na se wo hwa Banter say Alfonso Davies ono so far ne fitness level no aye suspect enya de se coach of Vincent company ebetimi ade nani ato no so eno ade efro eba me de emam na me se boma so ye na mum ma menya Jude Bellingham na kodonkuya no story bi emfama na sa Jude na akoda no sa ade efe ne fe na sa enya mrantie bi wo fia ha enkwara sebe omano emmonyom na Jude so sa a dating website na Banter Jude Bellingham ekope eye girl ni nyina no se owura ye fe Jude Bellingham si academy Real Madrid so far I just say dating site bi chese wetima kokope girl je fe a girl no eye ababa wa Ashley Castro na oda ATV no so no na sa dating site ye fe Raya Banter Jude Bellingham ye so onya ne de no wakwako delete na ahye wo mom na sa ababa wa ya uhu no TV so we American model Ashley Castro no de mete ese Jude Bellingham enya kwa ne na shase lunch ewo eye Madrid ama we share Jude Bellingham ne maame share Jude Bellingham papa ewo game bia Madrid a boy ewo Benabawa ne papa ne maame eba bi no na sababa wa ete royal box no man otimi ne Jude maame ne papa etimi edi agotwa bai wan hwene ye masa we nya afi no ode ade bi ekoso na fu ya flat enya me damba bi mafu damba bi maame me pacho o maame mpeda afu ne ntuba bi afu ya flight na duana no hwene ye enya ade se afi na nadwo ebe nondu kwaye indomie mame wanya onim se wo nom enu nti indomie na oje na wo hwigu so we di ababa wan wahwe bia kama Jude etimi nya na one ne ewe so betima bobra ama bibia so etima ye kama enu ejefro eba ye jam ede amamu ene ewo tumadie no so na mmoma menwuram na menya ababa wa bako fi Australia osi akan edima Chelsea emaba wani etim no ye friend Samke na 30th January otimi afa baby say okokrom na British police officer bi say obey intimidate ababa wan ne driver no na pe the ababa wan nsem no ene wakakopiem court etien tansa free police officer ne ababa Samke hono nes ababa onifo babia onye guilty adaya o se ababa no catch police ni sasabi o stupid o se white ni nyina se police ni hu se ababa no na si every India ento ya se obetimi intimidate no na ababa no se enam so no office police ni no wabo o ne yo anwo ye na ase na wafa ogoguro ne kakra enu ntino emo no so keka na adwene de kire no enom copy more court no say boy friend Sam K I just say on fan ho ko no edi apema ye jam edi amam ene awie ewo eye fache eye TV no so na mami nwuram around sem Manchester United omo legend bakwa odi 85 years away Dennis Law ene na omu eja no kwan na uwuram wo Old Trafford ade supporters ne dodo na etim awuram omo ekope omo tribute eso edi ama opanyini na ayie no bibiatima kama wo se Alex Ferguson arrival ya bra ayie no ekoso no former Manchester United omo manager eso eno no Manchester United legends ne dodo na eso etima awuram omo current manager ye fe no Ruben Amorim Ekraswetima touch it down or Kwatama Dennis Law at the age of 85. What then bunkum sono a year no etimi akoso kama ama biaso ayefe no ede fro eba ye jejam ade amamo ene ewo eyedwumade no so na yeguso ye jejan nsem ade amamo ye touch it down Manchester United Brentford ye fe no Rasmus Hojlund na Brentford way on say Real Madrid epiem Manchester no hotel na Madrid edadom Lorry Hotel. Na sa hotel no ena wie ya toacha Brentford Rasmus Hojlund. Esen ono so akọ pakika wey ni normal Africa ni buta owuram hotel ho adaya ono so akoda on say hotel bia Manchester United omo ebekọ camp omo beda ho eye bia omo tai edapa ena enu achi no omo ebenya opponent bi ko invite team bia ho ena omo manekoda ena omo top player bia sa Lorry Hotel no ho ena player no etai koda nti abante Rasmus Hojlund ene ono so Madrid ho no ono so awurama okwakoda ama bia kama video ni ready ya de mama ama bibia eso atim aye kama eno edeba ye jejam edi amamon na urama me de to an Manchester United team no some players wey almost so far this season okan nyina goals o masha Scott McTominay kura goals does say womo wo twa ebiti say abante fe no eye Ahmad Delo na so timi so far obo adwuma so goals no enya ade say etimi eba ene emrante ahodo a omo so no ebo adwuma edimatima ye fe Manchester United eno ede ten no wura fe no Rio Ferdinand ede ensembia babon tabetudwa as a Manchester United players be Scotland ene say Marcus Rashford omu enyina no omu Manchester as omu ye duabone ye diabo omu friwa odi enti ensem a Rio Ferdinand editudwa
responded with
Uriah Feno, Rio Ferdinand, former Manchester United player, and now Urama football, Jumano, are retired here. Nanso Ogusu Eyedman Centronia, or there to say players no omu free Manchester, I say omu freedom be enomania, omu Manchester United team noa, I say Sabi Yabo Mudia, I say a debut team a show so, a moment team and Jomo and Yasadie, and was a omutimi eye, and Untinashe, Obisa Rashford Ekoye, said it was Yadin home, with Jadin Central Koye. The oye Shebitsa Scott McTominay ekwa the oye ni nyina na say Manchester dey na hye ho enu ensem ode tru wiye ana Paul Scholes was enne owura fe na ekobi mainu na sa player no wonim je say omo ye no Manchester United and say Paul Scholes adai ana okika sansam no was why did they say they are crown kwa wayira ewo Manchester United bobo econom akro se na no makoto player bi edinaba player no ye friend Patrick Dogu and that we left back and nobody had the air call right we share Kobe Mainu and the uhunu baby onenam no omo de nam bachire sa and onim anoma owura Ruben Amorim dia fa manten ho and o kekachiro bia se Manchester United bobo ko no wan hwa no man ebegin samu opon sika be 185 million pounds or must spend wo defense no still no man sheda nkoye emfa momo obesre opanyere Ruben Amorim eso ntoto no ma no hyehyɛ no ma na no ma enkoye emfa matima je friend Manchester United was in a big concern enyina no say ene left wing back one wodi ni gina ho okọ right wing back na obonsa abrantie fe Diogo Dalot eso egina ho oye adwuma ne de nenso no ma aginsam e de ema no enu ye de te yenwro mo Real Betis na Real Betis omu siwa ye fe Raymond Akam na Raymond Alakon ene de nsem bi atudwa Mr Alakon nsem odi atudwa no ni nyina no se wose na ntia ho ena Manchester United for free no ebuza so oh na omu player no omu de no be friend Anthony no so for the situation no ma ekose ehwa ena omu send no ma bia ni details bia efa Anthony ho e de ekokoma Manchester United for ni nyina no se omu catch United for say Anthony ni be no omu hwe ni suye papa no ma nyina eso ekoyi eso edima wo mo eno de dawa ye de ema mo na wurama abante bako efa na Florent Vet na Florent Vet ena ono so adi nkomo bi ono ene ebusa no so so far the biggest talent currently we are so pa eso eye hwan plan ABOU na was Lamine Yamal so far we are see currently we the biggest talent football atimi at discover and we some abranche Florent Vet the etu edwa and watch no and yesa busebusa and sembebre as oh anu kra no say we no biggest talent of isu oba we ase den obeka eso edi afa no so boy no baller or body den kreni nyame anim ni we ase nyina ani gya akoda no ase oye aberu place eye Messi owie na for den so say obo Lamine Yamal obo na ba so ni nyina so se akoda no ase football pressure na ye na bi ni no so wo so obo na nim sidie ase obi a kira wie su de be che no ni nyina no sa akoda na bobola the passes o ma ba bia wo gina ni decision no ma nyina no ono for den obo akoda na ba so eno ensem a ono so e de atudwa ye de emamo na ukoko rewrem a yensam fanto anim ese so far ope eye youngest A player transfer market omo boarding pa Lamine Yamal fourth most valuable player in the world so far the tier eso eno no wo hwe top 10 most valuable players no wo hwe Vinicius J Junior the wonder boy 24 years of age so far no boy 200 million euros and I will try Erling Haaland no boy 200 million euros and Jude Bellingham 180 million euros and I will try Lamine Yamal 180 million euros at the age of 17 and a Kylian Mbappe also 160 million euros and no idea ya di emamu ewo edwumade no so na uwurawurama jami se Barcelona yase so mutimi win Champions League abrante mienu baako ne benya Ballon d'Or no baako abrante fa Pedri and Rafinha any Pedri baako ebetimi win Ballon d'Or so far this season omo contribution edma Barcelona and omo performance omo bibia no eso etimi ekere so omo bo adwuma ema Barcelona bobo eko no eno fro eba ye de emam ewo adwuma Jorginho Arsenal player woni Arsenal ebeto kwanta pa season ba na we ya ne contractor woni Arsenal sen eba na we de mete wasan pre-contract ama Flamengo bobo kona o Brazil no eho ena ono so epeso kono kosina kana bibia ye kama na demdi wie kra no enyina so wuram ewo Liverpool bobo konuma abante no ekodi Gakpo abante no ena omo player of the month award no ne nsa etimi ekaya omo de sa basbode no eso edema no omo de man no nani ajepa we Liverpool omo trainer so omo to odwoma cameraman no akwaje camera no di twitwa video no di twitwa pictures ekire sampa nko Liverpool team no ma unity enkabom adwuma pa eno de te a ye de emamo yenyina sona ensem kakra ye bobo ano wo amnone ensemu abra ya breaking it down attaching it down and knocking it down jamu yompo Fakye TV so no yemfansina international ABOU jebini crew no emfa dia kanya entwa so emfa emamo.
All right, so that's
tẹ́lẹ̀ fọ̀fọ́. Pólè ni wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ yànyàn. Káyé wò mọ́ yé.
Fakye TV wa kwenya se nei o here on Facebook obeja o message no ebeba na ya ba be kenka etimiera on YouTube Fakye TV on sato so subscribe ne kama pa na sere medi kanka erecho no obetimi re short video no etimi aba eba yebere na ya bomodin abon to the enzo bebo din na baby akasefi na nejuwe for Champions League and any other news bia ye discuss ya ope so kan ho asema wetimi edi around timi pacho number no obefa na wa bomodin etimi da ye juma 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 na wa bomodin na message no wetimi di abomodin eramu ewa ha no media my obetimi abomodin na the video no so etimi media maintain 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 na short video no eramu kama pa etimi edi amabe ya for transe ya ba ko na ya hye komodidie na se ya na se de ken na ne ya woni ama bibra eramu kama pa etimi edi ama usual the special one Habib Mohammed ewa no mo de be hye ase na the akibia na to aso etimi edi ama on the comfort do na and abomodi etimi edi messages out on ababa be rama we hello abu good afternoon I'm watching live from Obuasi Tutuka. My greetings goes to my number one deputy Kwaku Ivan. Keep up with the great work. It has no the answer utimi edebe. Good afternoon Abu. I'm Ivan Rich. You guys are doing a great job watching live from Chumako for you. Greetings to my sports minister Mr. Beatty, not the Barcelona. No de baba be ram ntu so de no ebetimi abebe na ya kenkan no WhatsApp no so ama na ne ma de din pa etimi ra on Facebook de dodo na ne guso ane omo join a ne nyina mo na eboa ma ne ma de ye pa etimi ede emo omo no so ne be na ya bomode etimi akenkan kakra ma wo ze ni Ohema Sandra watch you live from Brekum and on the firm it was there you need a great DIABY watching live from Onkranza a Japan junior good afternoon Abu and Patrick Aduchim good afternoon Abu Kobe Frankies I'm Kobe Frankies watching live from Agrek Nzema Kobe see open loud at Wi-Fi Barber Shop at Achima Sport need your be no center wako Zugusu ani doye ni jumana kama pa and amanze tio coolest Foster Habib A Mohammed Ajisi Kapudu and I'm on the no hey the boys Mohajion no more dear na the special there be our call there fine near did a year and also die ye call for a train waba me more kwaba meba or now the maba be big brother my show bibia say ye
right
Hey, it didn't be frame match a pa. I am there. Baby, I'm a tisa dinner, baby, pa. Baby, I'm a tisa dinner, baby. Ya me ye pa, but that's it. And then what Bokram on the machine. Ricardo there near machine.
Say, I could die by dear, baby, I find. Run won't mean can ye. Baby girls in the bull run.
I want to say, Yana. Obi boss are I need to offer Murai, man.
Okay.
Never big guess.
No, senior baby girl, senior most.
Yes, and it can almost form one.
No, once I can have. You cry, edgy. Now a jam crack.
Special. Coming from Kakre.
We are chat here for na yes, I'm Makwaba, Emra Fakye Sports also. Luther, I'm a lot of Champions League stories, and you really home Komo Kakra. Oh, you the story, no. Whenever I was telling him something, said, "Na Ballon d'Or is here, Bafosa."
What I did.
Luther say Pedri and Rafinha. Basa for one say, "Omo share, omo ni emo musisi." They are the two favorite players, and they Ballon d'Or, and they stand a chance of winning it. Yati.
Bazo, no. Bazo na champion. Your player be all form change Rafinha.
And your more. Rodri winning Ballon d'Or in sanity. I can't be any.
All kinds of 1 year fair to be.
I'm being fair to Rodri. I'm being fair to Barcelona fans. For Rafinha, I can make case for Rafinha, but for Pedri, Adabraka,
Ballon d'Or about for power.
For Rafinha, like I said, he's having a very good season. More than one ball domestically, and then European competition. He's been excellent for club and friends. So when you're making case for such players, say, Obi winning Ballon d'Or, and answer or candidate. You need to push you almost say we inform Ballon d'Or. I have no problem with that. But to bring in Pedri at Abraka and then come more like me Yaman and crack. You bet Pedri, no, he's not close. He is not.
Basa de we moi. Bra Messi Ronaldo ma bra tim pentim kwaja award. Pedri.
Oh, that's
what I'm saying.
Ballon d'Or na Pedri mo na is mo Pedri mo ni.
Barcelona for na transfer my own research. I almost this season no. Omore bo Rafinha bo Pedri bo. Say ba na ze never say UEFA Champions League. Rafinha nya Ballon d'Or. Pedri betimi age. Edimenti as editi amobeze mo cheze. Na football nya Ronaldo ni Messi kwa na.
But we are talking about a prestigious award and Kophobia set a standard and class video at all. Before say MON-FRI saying so they are also such stage over you need to show in something. Before say you beat me I can say award no I'll say the amount near the amount.
Special amount or the you see on all the minimum but no be your prediction the amount. Kophobia did into there. Ma me na mo keto me bape na what was amount. Why? Na emeze Pedri ni Rafinha de no ODBC kakra where Basura Busu akuni ni player.
No, they are making the same mistake Real Madrid did last season. Madrid player Ange Ballon d'Or. They projected 3 players at a goal, and it affected them so badly. I feel say if Barca want their player to emerge victorious or the coming Ballon d'Or, they should go for one player. Say Rafinha, it's Rafinha. They should channel every energy in them, project Rafinha to win the Ballon d'Or. Like you're moving free. we in round 8 or the semi-finals? But opinion, this is a new format of the UEFA Champions League. The league format. We in the first 8 clubs, 8 emerge automatically become sport echo the round 16 stage.
Have you got to also by Mami acknowledge Sikapudu in our chairman, Fancy Di Maria? I'm saying what trading on Facebook. All right, Tichawa, me report it. Why? Let's say Pudu for the chairman, no. Special to us,
yeah, Di Maria. So, like I was saying, first 8 Abuko won't take it, but we still need additional 8 teams on the Bible account. Now, teams on the room in the round 16 stage. So, from the 9th position, 2 clubs are finishing the 24th position. Any year group one, able the knockout phase. We are whoever qualifies in the 2-legged affairs now qualify abandoning. Now we have Real Madrid. Say both 8 teams in Champions League, even 1 team in Champions League, Real Madrid account because they are the pace setters of the said competition at ED Hong Kong. But unfortunately, this season, after say about the league format in the year, Madrid ain't qualify until we're finding itself in a situation and the year in Hong Kong. So now on the screen, say, oh, here we are. This is Adidas. Omo baller, omo diabetes. Say we in here they call now 2025 grand finale. So this is 2025 baller Adidas ABOU. So over the previous edition from 2001. Balls are used to about the final games. No, and that was from 2001 every 2025. So the next picture, the clear picture of what we are going to see this season. So we do the grand finale. Now, where Champions League are way any who say you use in Champions League now. Now and the games look at the just going through. Brestois ball without brazier. That is the funny aspect. So in Brest, I watch Champions League, baby. Is here knockout phase are here important results. No, because they will need brazier. Say, Sabi, no funny no focus. Never tear go from my brazier will be there to support them. Unfortunately, brazier anyhow.
Any reasons in Tia breast or more bread.
Only one in
because brazier will hold the breast firm.
Okay.
So that fall.
Okay.
And if brazier is not around, that definitely breast is gonna fall.
Breast are falling and they are here playing against Paris and we'll see how it goes. I think it's a Maestro enough in that game or maybe Hong Kong or Eddie Archer. We have Man City at home to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Clement Chopin handled that game as a center referee. We have Juve Ewofi to PSG and Leuven. And then Sporting CP against Klaber, a friend Borussia Dortmund. Now Borussia Dortmund say what season we in terms of Champions League, our very own Sheku Kirasi. He's having a very fine form for Klaber, a friend Borussia Dortmund. So I'm just saying, say, and there's efficacy for no now the my player to score. Just go in for Sheku Kirasi. This is Sheku Kirasi on your screen. In Champions League this season, every single game at West Morgan, this is him. One Shegwa or so you could see him here against Inter Milan. He scored the second game at also against Celtic. He scored 2 goals. The next game, Real Madrid, he had an assist of a boy SN assist. So subsequent games, even Barcelona, he scored twice against Barcelona.
And then we saw the not for the Champions League, also Belgium Ballon d'Or.
Oh, they are not so sad.
Oh, since it's here,
Ballon d'Or, we have to move everything. You have to pay attention. And what I'm saying is that Fakye seems to be at the end. Then you go in for Sergio as a player to score in the Borussia Dortmund game at Airbus against Sporting CP. Don't forget, Omas coach now Nico Kovac and then Sporting CP after Serubin Amorim and they are also having a new coach. Dynamics in that game very dicey. But I thought a Dortmund chance I will obey Timakwa. So I'm going for a Borussia Dortmund double chance in that game against Sporting CP. Or standing a chance of a PK point. In the Juventus game, straightforward, I see Randon Colomwani scoring in that game for team my friends say Juventus against PSG and Leuven. So I'm going for a win for Juventus. Brestois any Paris Saint-Germain, but like I made mention, PSG with Dembele more forms you see. On beat win that match. Now moving from you may did a big game Hong Kong on your screen. Real Madrid any Manchester City. Etihad. Managerial said the French referee Clement Chopin the centre man in asking and for him. He's handled big games in European competition. So when Madrid is playing against my friends at Borussia Dortmund, now who's a Clement Apena Airqua Kudia and news. He's seen it at the apex of
Madrid against Manchester City.
Sorry, Manchester City. He's seen it against every other. Obetimi Adiliva Ediame, Mathieu and Komo calls. Now, these are the 2 great tacticians and then we on very tactics our bench or Amiyahu. Pep Guardiola and our friends Carlo Ancelotti. Also, I had gone. I've listened to Carlo Ancelotti. Ancelotti said he has a lot of respect for this man, Pep Guardiola, on your screen. At the end, I said Pep, one coach to him. Carlo Ancelotti, if Pep is not the best manager in the world, he's one of the best managers in real football. He is a coach who tries to bring in innovative ideas. He can look into the game for just 5 minutes, approach our full say way and the approach I learned towards this game. Pep, a bit I'm a BBS, so or that maximum respect at the manager Pep Guardiola, irrespective of the fact that season we domestically European competition and Nieman Kuye Mfama Manchester City, the man Ancelotti says still or that maximum respect at the man opinion. Your friend said Pep Guardiola. So I felt say Umu be Kobo now show respect at the man. It tells you say Nipana on any bono and a very easy opponent on the for him at the opponent side. Pep knows the same thing after opinion in the Carlo Ancelotti who said Ancelotti in Champions League is the manager. He has won it more than any other manager. Such manager only ever this competition. You need to respect him. Obekaya Pep catch along the line say what is an go for be kasi Omunya and Manchester City a free competition. Time I know Kwakobo last match don't qualify by and Kwafo Ombinya and Koma knows who no credit because Omo Brafui it is Omu free man. Teams almost stand the chance Zoom beat my winning fall say they will get the chance to win. Ancelotti said the same thing. Say competition now yeah, but I know Man City and to an unquad Ubenya Man City in free. Hardly did he know say no Mumi ever fall from the run and I said the first 8 and ABOU playoff back could be free. My tear this boy Vinicius Junior. Papa na kasa de afa na ho say enkomo bebre na modi di afa na kwada no wanje Ballon d'Or affect no Vinicius the cry attitude and them also today. Come and watch Vinicius Junior.
No Vinicius no obeya
coach he is coaching the club. He knows the quality of this boy ewo. So we'll go there and watch. I've seen a lot of people putting articles, even UEFA. So I'll call official site of UEFA. I'm picture. I think say Luther Aiding in Como in the foreign story or the ABOU in UEFA official page. I'm the Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland and they are to because of almost stars numbers. No, Haaland with 100% record in Champions League, playing 47 games. I was 47 goals, and then Kylian Mbappe with 51 in 81 games. So it's say call such game. I said the phase of the game. I was I said Rodrigo say Man City no kwa komo ba say Man City here no. Side before here no say you on watch it. When it comes to games of this magnitude, let's address the game. Any game in Hong Kong, your bonus are ever born. So I think that you go there and do very well for club and DIABY. Now let's see one thing. Say Oshe Real Madrid. Ubibu Busa say a day in Madrid and qualify in the group. Look at them. Manchester Madrid airborne in the league format in India. Real Madrid won 3-1 against Stuttgart. Madrid Equa we could lose to Lille. They won 5-2. Either come back against Borussia Dortmund. Then they lost at home to AC Milan before say Liverpool. They needed 3 rounds of matches to win almost last 3 games before say they will qualify into the next stage. And also this position at Omujina. So Madrid Echo Atlanta, Madrid Red Bull Salzburg, and then Madrid Echo winning against Club. Your friend said, this is Real Madrid. They finished 11th. Group. Man City on the other hand, AD 22. So 11 times 2, 22. The position at Real Madrid a place here. What they multiply to any big position at Club. Man City needed their last match against Club Brugge. To qualify. Prior to that game, had City even drawn, then come qualify. But they were able to find a way to make sure say results are qualified. So that is Club. Your friend said Manchester City almost more than what. Now let's come to board. So tactics and in the America. Real Madrid. And I'm Man City. Me drew Madrid American some of the actual. Now this is Manchester City. CBB answers and come or Man City. How we foresee Man City lying and they enumerate. So Ederson impose. BB answers and free engine ever in a situation where Guardiola felt said he is not too sure. Stefan Ortega will take that position. Ortega is one goalkeeper now. I know you at the corner so. The coach aim to keep that risk playing against the big boys in European football. I feel that Ederson he's going for a 4-2-3-1 formation. Just covered you at the left side of the defense. No, he's one player or tries anytime be a team in transition. He set forward. He creates a tactical board. So we try to do any movement and in the Yamaka before.
Call tactical board.
Most definitely, Ruben Diaz and Emmanuel Akanji at the heart of defense 4 and 5, and then Matheus Nunes, who is not a right back, but a Semensi. And since I really say right back, he's done so well for club. If say Manchester City, ni fin to Mateo Kovacic and then Bernardo Silva or Kevin De Bruyne as the orchestra. Ujina these two players. And him now for the any Savio or flanks are the man himself, the big man. Erling Haaland airborne as the standing number 9. Ubijina Real Madrid. If you see Manchester City with the same formation, on also 4-2-3-1, Thibaut Courtois is back, so he's imposed all year. Kama. Now Madrid a good game for the first time. Madrid in the right back, Madrid in the centre back.
Is he at the iron?
On the established centre back, established right back. Yes, Raul was saying so a centre back, but when we are talking about games of this magnitude, and yet Raul was saying so and come any so on it on the Rio Chomeni, above 4 and 5. On you play any position or be try be see the right back Cavalier ne prada da adako why na ehwe na Cavalier in your Lucas Vazquez on so ku prana no tie de Fede Valverde anka obi anim say mfimfin no obon ye de ne ba be right back wadam for no boom bo na bebo Felon Mendy ehwe the left back mfimfin Camavinga aba now this position Luka Modric and the board so but per multiple report here studio a ye din komo sisi a kire say because of Man City in Fifini, said you City, Madrid ever tries on also Ebenya control in Fifini, Bia, Modric because of age, inti Ceballos, ever be Modric, Ednefrim. So when you see the lineup, now Ceballos, Modric, Emmanuel, now Jude Bellingham, ever a Jumana, Kevin De Bruyne, in Man City side, no, Eddie Amaria, but he tries to overcome him. Madrid, in defense, he dropped back, no, I have support to club, friends, but Amumania balance in the midfield. Rodrigo, over the far right, and then Vinicius, over the far left. Kylian Mbappe, Ebejina ni mo Eddie Amaklaba, your friend say Real Madrid. Now, say Odi Eba Ebi roam into the tactical board, not watch it. Formation na me do Edion Koma. My line Omunina Kama. Manchester City and the so you could see Man City on logo never, you could see Real Madrid and so this is a typical 4-2-3-1 formation for these two teams. Now, baby, Man City, Ebenya advantage over Real Madrid. This position, just cover the audience.
Aditya.
This season, on Marco Correa, they've done so well. When it comes to rules, our coaches now sign Eddie Amom as left backs. Okay. Omunye standing left back. Omunye left back. Anytime the team is in transition, these boys try say drop it. So they improvise. So here we are. We team action Edna, but then we have these two players. Akanji and then Diaz. So Omo Ebeka. Sometimes when it happened this way, the advantage Real Madrid everyone is these three players are Real Madrid and Nimham. They don't stand at one place. They are movable players. So you Jude Bellingham, you Mbappe, you either Vinicius and also Rodrigo. You will see them say anytime Manchester City ever judge cover dio amana kone nim so or be say mfimfin abe free the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva amo mako menimo. Say Man City tries or be say Madrid will try overload. That was our position. Wow. Say just cover the on Madrid is our three players no either Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo ebekwa ko gu ne side no they create overload there 1 2 3 pa space ababa kon for echi yakwa ko say if it is this side of which I doubt Man City ever try because this is not his position. Mateo Nunes and any position. Okay. Into take risk into at any given time. If Man City will take risk, will be move work on any factor with him say just cover you. Which anytime be a sometimes he can even move out to this position. I remember against Chelsea. Any position. Baby, I know free before he scored against Chelsea. Opening no coach Chelsea 18-year box 4 solid occasions. Not even Erling Haaland. And no creative threat at the Chelsea. Or defensive machinery. But this boy a left back was able to do that movement and in the runs. He runs behind defenders. He runs behind midfielders to make sure say at the blind side of a midfielder and also defender. No about the ni tiye juma. Or you be a room into the final third. So when him Howard, he shoot 2 balls. He moved Erling Haaland to add that this position, and also the Haaland ever by see. No, I try to frustrate and then distract the centre back or more. And this is where Madrid will find problem because we show many no yet centre back. I could not kind of any experience. So the moment just cover the on Ababeka Erling Haaland, they have Kevin De Bruyne who have eye for visionary passes. They have Bernardo Silva. They have Mateo Kovacic. I think it is going to be problematic for club leading Real Madrid. If Madrid are able to be stable, to stop Manchester City or movement or final third, they do the best of almost overload when it comes to time. Man City move one player at their corner. I think they have a chance against my friend Manchester City in terms of Abakos any history because these two teams. The last 3 editions, we can have the 4th edition in and almost your well be you could be so Nti imagine
Obo mo record.
Well be you yonko bi abekọ na wakọ akọji. Nti ene Madrid for ne force so mutimi yi Man City a
Kinda.
Ebi on bekọ akọji the 16th time. Man City nso hu ne hu se oyi Real Madrid a ebi on so bekọ akọji the second time.
Have you expected score line ever come?
Madrid e chire ho ne nye. Manchester City form ne nye. This is Champions League. Madrid for never England o winning ball nebo. Man City ni a team yes, in terms of win, we're winning more than the Madrid. But the last two news why who have Madrid they finally win a team any qualification. Erling Haaland 48-48 and then what you say?
48-48.
Yeah. About 47 games and was 47 Champions League. So 48-48 for Erling Haaland. Kylian Mbappe ne ka tell us Barca for ne push Rafinha on also the numbers neighbor. He need big game. He came to Real Madrid to say he's a big game player. Vinicius, they didn't inhabit my fan, but this time around, Mbappe is getting the momentum in Real Madrid. I see him say 82-52.
Oh, okay.
Kylian Mbappe will also get a goal, so 48-48, 82-52 for Kylian Mbappe. But a poor match now. Kwekubo Fakye over 3.5.
Match winner.
Be safe over 3.5.
Oh, okay.
Madrid the Chile one Man City so over 3.5. Let's say 4 goals. Everything by game. Who say me yen 4 there? Madden I am a tie and weigh 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Into 4. Now my team 2-2. I don't see Manchester City beating this Real Madrid team.
Special.
They are not good. They are not too good.
Yeah.
But they have charisma. Champions League anthem. They boy sings Real Madrid name.
82.
Say about Champions League anthem. They boy Madrid name. Time yen decide who it had. They because we was Santiago. I'm going for 2-2 draw in this game. I'm
afraid the one who did friend the special one.
I'm going for 2-2 draw.
Or the Madrid baby. I have been one.
Me time na so. Unless Anka me can't be actually Everton. I thought say and I managed to
Oni na so. Why? Na adwuma de na why bi pa na nze ne no me ba no man fiscal ma. Ka me hwe settle. Adwuma why ne no.
Managed to say ka won ho nti. Oji won wa.
Menje bosi ada. Say hard. Kwa guba bibi abokode. Ozo de me fine.
Oh, ya ma ya shefo ne ya tiefo akwaba. On say ese na na just bibi adida men of course.
Mami announce the lines and for videos no ma
the short videos
no about short videos no. 020 7543637 020-7543637 short video man in 30 seconds. How to azo?
Waku me deal with the Real Madrid Manchester City game from different angle and different aspects. I've seen the special one doing diligently well say we game name with information and everything and what team but I'm talking about the fight between players. We've seen players deciding nights like this. When it comes to the Champions League, you need players with balls. Players they tell you that we've arrived and then you make me a forward football no and so to me they see now. So Neoma Messi Ronaldo here. I'm always using these two as meastic because of the things they did in their heydays. Now they are even out of the scene, but each and every single time you see them so more dominating discussions so this is the reason why I always use them. So I'm on a meastic. You know, so person can say UEFA Champions League, Mr. Champions League, whatever. These are some of the games Utimibomi Kasampa, you are the king of the Champions League and nights like this una will deliver. I'm talking about Mbappe and Abrantieff and Erling Haaland. The special one they do home komo goals and everything but today they need to solidify reasons why we hope and believe say they are going to be players at Champions League, eba bitio manaso. Yahusa yama eba of FIFA but this kind of games and then these two are a world of football. They are players that you bet me do home komo. The last time Omushia Erling Haaland the goals ni Kofi by Mbappe the qualification ekoye.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund Paris Saint-Germain. Haaland share 2 goals. Mbappe assist. By we na Paris Saint-Germain qualify for Champions League final or lose here.
Yeah.
It tells you say only in share about that kind of competition between them. Who is the big boss? Ewo yembo ayebone name. Ntene Santo Kwan beti fa akoso. Na Santo Kwan ekoso no. Ade I believe Erling Haaland enso betimi adi nkunim na with goals no because of the kind of provisions looking at the Real Madrid team enye team hopes so eno ne fight na because be ne bia Haaland be di nkunim with goals na or dey kono say Mbappe atimi try to adapt to the fact say said any role model ni Cristiano Ronaldo Ronaldo coming from Manchester United was a winger. He
Yes.
came to Real Madrid and turned completely to one of the monsters in terms of scoring goals. Into no buy, so to me adapt now and I'm happy say he's adapting and he's able to adapt to the level biapa. You see Mbappe scoring goals right, left, center, and I'm happy say what she goes. But another couldn't be Timako and Merlin Haaland because of teams need nanyoma and so come. But and now we are Real Madrid ni we are Manchester City nia. Bompire say we 2 minutes first goal.
Are there no ya na ihia was our fixture we man.
We any the third time we share in the last 2 seasons.
Yes.
Say season we can one say 3 no. Who our first goal be our free tournament name.
Kwaku cheche mu.
Real Madrid and Manchester City share. Who are here ba we share first goal be our encounter nim no ufrim. Mama take you back. So call 2022-2023 season date no was 9th May 2023. Madrid and so anytime my friend Manchester City or Bernabeu. A branch of Vinicius Junior and a share first goal. You we actually no second leg no a pie 1-1 the first leg. Second leg no Manchester City ebechi Real Madrid wo Etihad e show mo e kana mako e nan e Real Madrid mo fimu ene nkoda 2023-2024 season teams mienu san hia team my friend Manchester City through Bernardo Silva on the second minute e share goal. The date was 9th April 2024 or share first goal e wo Bernabeu. Real Madrid tuomo in that game it ended 3-3 with Bernabeu. Real Madrid tuomo Etihad ever ball 1-1. Eventually Madrid won 5-4 on penalties. So the last two machine who have first goal biano ufi tournament in him.
Wow.
Two year player now so a supporter now support to Manchester City or Real Madrid. You praise and utim share a first goal. Yes sir. Edi ensu betimi edi ayew. And this is a game where is here and SMC. You talk of Pep Guardiola, Ancelotti and when they bring on board. These are two managers they've seen it all. They've managed the best players in football, so they know it. Say Real Madrid no man koye team na hwehwan and everything. But we have something we say spirit. And when you are talking about spirit, enunti ena pole wo no be ka kotokofo no more. So almost start to more Ghana Premier League now. Sam tonton sansa na ya obo e de frɛ menyini bebrebe wɔn support kotoko atene nim sɛ saa de we esi enu bi na ya Real Madrid for some team UEFA Champions League anthem na and e de na e bɛbɔ enso Etihad and ye boss anthem no Etihad e ya de e be ha dwen mame nko gi na mesan kan che was Real Madrid enwini we Etihad da in 6 attempts. 3 wins for Manchester City and 3 draws in the game. The Real Madrid no on team more and so Etihad 6 games no.
Oba bia why draw. But sorry
on team more and in that period was 5 goals to pay. I concede hoping 11 goals. Into Etihad one in baby a favorable for team of Real Madrid. And it's going to be a long line for team of Real Madrid in this game. I don't see Manchester City be winning. But if say player be wo na ya kind of one say he needs to grow up. Say fans intimidating players intimidating. He needs to be up there in terms of not Jimua and Vinicius Junior.
Oh, okay.
Because he's going to enjoy hell at Etihad. This is the English supporters. We see them singing to coach. They say you are getting sacked next morning. And they say next never. Now they feel say, Manchester City, a team that named or Real Madrid Ubebia, what in Real Madrid are standing toe to toe at the Ballon d'Or, they free player and some money player. It tells you say they feel say they are coming. In TNS game, Vinicius Junior be enjoy hair because they will bring banners, they will bring things to tell Vinicius Junior say again when so he needs to be mentally ready. Say no, Baba just and if he is able to do that, he's going to deliver for Real Madrid because and Madrid back count on him because if you look at net no kwakubo two na the favorite position in ho
junior be age man
and say Vinicius in for 110 wa ho na so one the element mu we know what he can do, what he can offer Real Madrid in the game. No, if he is going to be there mentally, no better enough focus. So I did not do necessary. This is what I came to do. Regardless what will come my way, I will deliver. He's going to deliver for team my friend here.
But ka nim no so no ebe ha man see that ya na pick really pace no on the week coming at the ya na on match Vinicius Junior very well.
Yes.
This are any ka team ni mo.
Na Nansemu ne bono enkra so liability at my friend Manchester City. No grant no more fans now in so many times no more abuse no and so yen 10 times so yen guys ya depa but they feel say the captain I do some and say or step it up now gina animo konto kare mom so ade obetimi called by a pace no when Vinicius Junior Faboni in his elemental or your pace staff and without BBR the go to the pace na match no but in terms of all defending making sure getting things the right way no now want to fast ada nema inte ya dia ni na onim no the nkoma ke bebo kakra ni experience and say right back in the favorite position and no pe Nunes near right back e ya 17 no akwaje so if Vinicius Junior ne obetimi na dwene yi no abobo na he's going to be the man of the match e bobo na wie but this game I don't see Manchester City losing this game. They are never going to lose the game. Manchester City will definitely win this game. A slim win. Said them see who a slim win the match for Manchester City. But ABOU you be decided game us up and ABOU and no inferior. Sporting CP Borussia Dortmund. This is another game one. You better send your two strikers that they will come and show what they've got. You care as any branch and Sehu Gurasi. These are two guys are no more this season, you know, any can na FN. So these are two strikers are omuli teams the ABOU Champions League name. Since Amorim be Remo Manchester United no, you man ko yim fa Sporting CP. You who Sporting CP now watch Manchester City show mo watch as na mo do omo ye nyedo you who sa team ni biem. Omo first for Champions League no winning na. Ba Amorim call ye no, bravo bre no. They lost in to us nine teams bia IB Leipzig money na. So they've not been themselves. Omo to me for MON-FRI since Amorim enso to me free ho. And in the Champions League nkomo free man is Ntenya dia no mako yi sare momo but so team a friend sport na in the league omo bo omo dey but not in the Champions League. Dortmund they no different and they no say obo no dey in the Champions League but they are not playing very well in the league name. These two teams and my boss are game and strikers na the game ends ever. Team a friend Borussia Dortmund chiro no e ho nyunu tak bia wa ekoye di momo in the last 13 games. No clean sheet since November 2024. They've never kept the clean sheet.
Wow!
So it tells you that Omudiano and goes in the if say Jokeres head and no one air back to the table, definitely he's going to get goals. You see that thing, and so her say yes, Sehu and so Jim Edema, Tima, friend Borussia Dortmund. Definitely him too will come with goals. So this game, who say a scoring draw. Two teams in Nano. They are going to score goals, but the game will probably end in a draw. Senoman and so Besifakon.
There's all baby America. Every day, who come on the video. And then there's a home. I put to me newly signed Michael Akomiajan. Nanajan VK Billy Gongon. By show. Maybe I'm call there. My show, Miss Shaw, Sardino Barnum, your machine. Me saw them, me saw them, me council. But that I make chance, I'm at least a pay for watching. The big boss himself, sir. Kwame Tanku. KT. Yes, KT. Oh, okay. Franco Uzuado, Franco Deita. Now, Chimuno. Oh,
Mamma Rantena, I mean to Rantena for. One way out to Pabidu Beko womb, at to Pabidu Beko say you. A sense you see, I know Cassette never remember the food general Senko be Boa and Momo. Ni case your penny, last Palmer's court, Senko Cassette, the lawyer say, Omuni, as I'm almost the winning view. Otherwise, Nanas Wako release and Colanke to and so sex tape about Montini, Yepen. At the Pono Crown to be. At to Pano one to Panibi.
I should be able to there. Oh, yeah, Ricardo in church and will be on the number on your careful. We all know the other one knows I'm a candle gas and why be as and their two for mammy two for. My Jose never see you. Oh, no, Shemeka and then so I will be bragging China anywhere.
Who's so catwa? Who's so catwa?
Ah, why on your friends are?
Oh, only no.
Akomia. Oh, my shoe.
Suka twa.
That kind of income.
I do go.
Yes, Mabu, I mean that was in the team for us. And I won't say, and it's all about the UEFA Champions League night. And I mean, one of the biggest games beats Marcoso, and then that is the two teams are or more the French League are. That is the Paris Saint-Germain and Brestois. These two football clubs beat Michia in the UEFA Champions League playoff match. Said this is a new format of the new Champions League. So definitely, for the last time a PSG football club Omutimi resisted qualification to the next round of the competition of the UEFA Champions League was far back in 2011-2012 season. But Brestois make first debut in this particular season of UEFA Champions League. And this is the first time Omu meet PSG football club in the UEFA Champions League knockout phase like this. So it's going to be a heavy game between Brestois and then PSG football club. But we shouldn't forget, sir, in the last 42 games between these particular two football clubs, majority of these particular wins had gone to the side of PSG football club, winning close to about 26 matches in the last 42 games. And the last time, Brestois as a football club, winning the game against PSG, even in the French League, which we see back. Last time was 1985, 30th January in that particular year. So it's been a while. And Brestois as a football club, winning against PSG football club this particular season. It's all shared on the tactical board. We are going to talk about these particular two games, and then after PSG and Brestois, Juventus, but then we're in these particular two clubs the last 5 games from between Brest and PSG. Osha Brest or more numbers or to keep here, or maybe winning 3 and the number lose 2. The same thing applies to the PSG football club, winning all their 5 games and making sure someone score close to about 14 goals in the UEFA Champions League this season. But then Omechiro in the defensive structure is actually not good for the side of PSG football club. Omotimi conceded close to about 9 goals this season in the UEFA Champions League. But when it comes to about Brestois, Omotimi conceded close to about 11 goals. 0 wins in the last head-to-head games for the side of Brestois, and then 18 solid wins consistently for PSG football club here on your tactical board. But then the last time at Brestois and the PSG share was far back at home, and it was face February. And Brestois ejigu by 2 goals to 5. PSG football club. It's me sure the side was really Dembele or hat trick, and Goncalo Ramos by and about that breeze for the side of PSG football club. But when you talk about tactics, Eric is actually one of the managers. When you talk about tactics and other things in football, are very good. Yeah. And the type of formation of Edema Brestois is the deep clap low system for the side of Brestois as a football club. Ubeka said deep clap low near saying. When we talk about deep clap low, it's about the particular formation now, Utimibo in the 3-5-2 shape, Utimibo in the 4-2-2 shape, because in the 4-2-2 tactical variation, one of the few moments of these tactical variations are very easy to change when coach needs and China so will change game now. So Eric will actually start with the 4-2-2 system, and then set time change from 4-2-2 to either the 3-5-2 or the 5-3-2, and now say the 3-2-3-2 system. So Eric is one of these coaches in Europa when it comes about tactical variations or honor. Whilst we talk about Luis Enrique one particular coach or ball possession oriented. That is total dominance football. You will have that similar of the tiki-taka system or no between the Ayama in that tunnel of PSG football club. But over here, when you talk about the back four of Brestois, the Obo in the right full back position for the side of Brestois this evening will be Lala. Onobejino as the right full back position. Chadonet, Ebebo as a right centre back for the side of Brestois this evening. The Koulibaly will play as a left centre back and large will play in the left full back position. But in Finfi Hono, you will need 2 pivotal sixes.
Oh, okay.
In the form of in the tactical forms of football. So be in the 2 pivotal sixes it means that particular 2 midfielders no static. You wouldn't have that kind of midfielder or no better transition most of the runs at their to the attacking third to become a traditional number 8 or Beko number. And then a boss to boss midfielder. You wouldn't have that kind of midfield in that era of Brestois or Mancasa midfield. So Magneti and Fernandez will become the 2 pivotal sixes. Omojumane is simple. In terms of ball retention, CNG ball no quickly free the opponent or Papa Fernandez this season for Brestois has been able to make close to about 58 ball retention percentage for the side of Brestois in the midfield. And Magneti as one of these partners or no partner Fernandez in that kind of midfield for Brestois and so on. In terms of ball retentions, need yellow. But then when it comes to passing accuracy in the midfield, that is where you find Bagnetti. And then he has been able to make close to about 72 passes into the attacking third. But then the 4-2-2 in the attacking third, no. Way Obo in the left wing forward. Kamara Bo in the left wing forward. Dumbia Ebo in the right wing forward. But then some more ball and some more attacking actually that point attacking third. Or more ball in these particular wide areas, but then or more joining into the auxiliary position role of Ajok and then Bardi. So this time around, in the wide offensive areas, in the attacking third, but then they will become 2 double number 10s at the other side of Brestois. And even into the attacking third. Ludovic is one particular guy this season for Brestois. He has been able to make a close impact into this particular football club. And then Bardi will be that auxiliary striker who will support Ludovic, because Ludovic, Tembiano or available in most of the spaces are in attacking third or no better the amount. But Bardi will be that kind of secondary striker or no better mount a lot of pressure into the attacking third of PSG or Mancasa defensive structure. Now, this is how PSG Football Club is transitioning.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Luis Enrique, let's say, or a total dominance football coach.
Or prepare
ball. And will be your prepare ball in the beginning. He needs players who have that kind of flexibility, or more that flair, or more that footwork to actually transition the pass into the attacking third. And Obi or the total dominance football beyond the favorite post and then the favorite tactics or the 4-1-4-1 tactical flexibility.
The game we expected.
We talk about it. I mean, the 4-1-4-1 tactical flexibility. Now, this is where you have the defensive structure of PSG Football Club. In line. Now, here you have the likes of Nuno Mendes Obo in the left fullback, and then you have William Pacho and then Marquinhos in this particular centre backs of PSG Football Club. Over here, you actually have Hakim Onobo in the right fullback, but then he has a lonely pivotal midfielder in the midfield, will be Fabian Ruiz. And you have 4 attackers or attacking very well for the side of PSG Football Club. But then when it becomes, problematic in attacking third, you wouldn't have these players who make them attacking very well. But then you have Ousmane Dembele or Bradley Bacola. Always there, so into the attacking third, interpositional change to me here, the moment.
As a way to make call.
No way back. So Bradley Bacola in the right mid and the right wing attacking third, can easily become a false number 9 in attacking third of PSG Football Club. But this evening, one particular player to me, he will be a standout player for PSG Football Club this evening will be Papa Efense Ousmane Dembele.
That's your respect today.
Now, over 1.5 goals for PSG Football Club.
Only the iron on ever as one fan chairman, Nema Jemombreno.
Yes.
But if you neck on more Mutifia and Mubeda,
yes.
Bra, chance, mamma. Now, was I do Sumana?
I so catwal.
Mama, Manem Fao, Biaza, Quay, Manem Fauna Caman and Catana. No, Biaza, while you say Tam. Me I didn't over.
Congregation.
National put you.
Of course. Congregation. Congregation. Oh, Mini Abu Dhabi. Bibia Boko. Congregation. So.
Hello, lady.
I said, my boy was say congratulations to you. It was a congregation.
Oh, okay. Medase.
That's why the braggers they really share what you kakra.
Oh, okay.
Aha.
Baba and I'm a cop.
Sir.
But
I know you say, ya upicharu, boy. Paulo Madini will be any.
But that Raman on a kakramani.
Abu Maniaje, first of all, I'm happy to see all of you here.
Oh, okay.
Abibu, boys, now be our say, Charlie. Good setup. Charlie, my studio had them say $3 billion. $3 billion.
Congratulations on your new.
But I said, Champions League in the Greece Arena. Now the format has changed.
Oh, okay.
We are going to experience a new feeling. How it feels to play a playoff game before you get to the round of 16 of the Champions League. And it's quite exciting to see Man City in Real Madrid at this level.
I've heard Man City in Real Madrid back from the Champions League.
There's some common moment there. Maybe different perspective as to this. City cannot beat Madrid and win the Champions League. Team the Champions League. Oh yes. But Real Madrid are they more money European royalty?
Oh, okay.
What am I say? Whenever you feel like Real Madrid are not in their good moments, that is when they pick up points and they qualify. But I've always said, in big games like that, and your mommy and son decide your quality of players, your character, and at the end of the day, how you capture a moment. Because we could to Abasande by 4-3-3, we back 4-4-2. It is all good in the game, but your character, the moments that you are going to capitalize on, and the quality of individual players will be deciding games, and they are important in these particular encounters. KB and Kobo Breast be an aware with Macasabia, Real Madrid, Real Madrid, but Omumi City no. City, Bernardo Silva, on your Real Madrid, who are doing tidy. This is the moment I expect Kylian Mbappe to lift up his performance and perform in key moments. What you are saying? On say, maybe there are 3 stages I'm who Kylian Mbappe. 1, adaptation. Or by what you adapt it is good. Number 2, a level of consistency. What you my consistency be kakra this season no goes. By 3, the third one and I'm here to see being a decision maker for Real Madrid. They said na Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo yen. Emu ye dia. Omo be chill bi. Omo mielu ba ko bu so fa chire na ntia bobo mpine da net no we game no. And Real Madrid has suffered in big games this season. Ontimi share Barcelona. AC Milan na che no. Only Atletico Madrid abo draw. Ontimi share Bilbao. So Real Madrid is struggling in the big games this season, and you need big players at this stage. Some bit my BB to put a statement out there. It's your mummy really dear. O kase me the poor bit machine yon kwa the Champions League na. Real Madrid na meet me afano. But if City should even score Real Madrid tonight, now return leg no mo kope kwan bi so they qualify crampo na. Abu, me jitu me say City team we no. Enye team man na ho den no was so bit me dey the UEFA Champions League. Form is temporary but class is permanent. And na Real Madrid na. But then you remember him say on the breast and some performance also pa.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
On the free time mo qualify ba Champions League no mo ti me gino mo na so ye pa. O mo team go form. It dey bia na ho ti blinks. Because no mo Lilian Brazil. Ana mo ja na kwa because na e so breast mu. E mo ti me perform wo French League 1. But no ni free on the breast ni beti gui. But Dennis Lesent mo bo mo na Eric Roy ma boa players bia no de o ma ba. Is am breast gina so pampe. It is tonight, PSG will be looking forward to squeeze breast to get results out of this particular game. So what I say? Because breast na nkasa no mo Champions League record na bad.
I don't know. See, it does as a man as a minute. Oh, message we are you there. Akwara ba
Abu, on say breast on mo fia. Home record of Champions League. Nabu, on ma 4 home games. Omo winning 3, elusu 1. What is the mention as no? It's home no more day. So PSG will need to squeeze breast.
As
they need to squeeze breast to get something out of the game. What I say? Because breast na nkasa no omo strong point. It will have a strong point in our breast to win it. You need to do or above your levels to get results against breast.
Oh yeah, Mate. Why? Everybody now about the win somehow going on. I'm also not Smith, bro. Me GD say bibi aboko dey Knox Smith. Obu ejuma pass I more fear me dey no say I love squeezing breast. On our kind message na me na. Now we say ya na. Hey, we can say you go la. Baby I won't call anyway. Do that my video number. Ya be ya na ya bobo dey near ready am 0207543637 abwa. Manema koye pet near am. You guys looking gorgeous, nice analysis. Keep it up. The good way we are enjoying the show. My name is Akosia. Baby girls in the Amobasi Ayana, the Niajepa, your man in him say, Anna, are you win? I'm OT guy man watching live from Akimoda. Madrid will lose this game. Or I say, no, Madrid for that was it. I'm not to go watching live from Saribe. Keep the fire burning. Fakye Sports all the way. Need the other bar. Ebabe Ram, Ewa, no. So, was it good afternoon, Gush Mero. From ABOU, you guys are doing a great job. That's a Gush. Also, the other bar. Ebabe, fantastic show by our standard. Good analysis from ABOU. Keep the good work done. Fakye Sports. Paul Ama, need the other band for okay. From say Eben Bakuniaba ne de ono so no de ba na we ne de as Paul amantem so sense edikan for the other ba be ram no ma on ze Dramani Muiz ne de na Abu Dhabi Kwaku did that. Hala Madrid is winning tonight because this season spoon trophy mpo bebo Man City ne de ono so de ba be ram ewo ha no ti dodo na de omo de no ewrama see Edu Martin watching the show live and clear at Kwaku. Greetings to Dino Boy and DJ Rambo. Nedi Odeba, Ebabi Ramu, and so on. Pedro wa Modini Cruz, Mauso, no so no, adjoining Anafia Casiru, Abu Dhabi, Kwesi Che, Bafo, Kwesi Yerase, non so dia, also the Babi Ramu, Tisto, or Aquina Sober and so do the Anababa. Meaning, the video see here radio, and Kayweni a day on Babi Ram, said he can't care on Pin forward one and Lino, or my journey, me I'm a boss. KT, or call Lost in TV, Lost in FMR. Hono wa Roma Emrisi no betene kana Franco the hater so Franco the serious sports no wa jama ye oje de na mama ze wa jama ye na ze Franco trans na hwe de oye anyway anya de ketwadi minim se we na aye we ni ade a na aye ya na we ya okay edi mesemo mu be pija mu kakra won Abib na wama ayi me boss KT any Franco Ababe transit. But my king time is Joseph will say Presido elsewhere joining our Nino or hey and Mause Collins Van der Lut. They are watching live inside Asante Mampong and we Zudi Biaba. The message is on a yepe baneko Mause we from Ajame so more fire. I'm a hazard watching live from we also more fire. And I wish I'm Gaucho from Coma and Real Madrid win tonight. I'm Dennis. We so my name Dennis Jennifer. Dennis popularly known as Starboy from Ahafo. Say group couldn't do. Was Abu the way I come here is placing breast. I'm sure. Mentoaso.
1817.
Mentoaso krana.
Ababi
Mentoaso krana. Ababa be winner Abuama Nema Didi. Ozelo, good evening. I'm watching live from Abura. Bantaya, Manyani Yamon Fanchene, Central Region crew, but yeah, and I love the analysis on breast. Keep it up. Tonight, Real Madrid all the way. Maybe all the Baba be Ram. Nema from Monsieur MON-FRI. Me Nema Dio no sono. Eti Edi Abano. Edi Nema. Starboy Nema.
Alpha Starboy the count.
And yes, I'll be very
David.
Eddie, I'm a fast Starboy. Starboy name.
Starboy name.
Eddie also. Eddie Ababa be room no money we are.
Our club is over when you ever actually.
I mean, cow. Okay. Martin on crack. Ababa be watching live from Takwa. You're doing a great job. Bro, Apple phone man. Oh, Takwa. Me tongue can't chepa. Madrid star, keep up the good work, but. Tell me, Zaya, I've not received my own to me dollars. So share. Tell him I'll call him. The Madridista the also no. The Abababe Ramano no. Ray, the another nice presentation. Keep it up. Good day, boss. Watching live. Most welcome, Jude Abu Dhabi Bellingham. Need your deba Ebabe Ram no. And Murphy. Agomia. Murphy or nye sechaman kwa we Murphy USA. Yene no was some paro. Murphy is out here class or here near. America report found on a Roma. Miami boss. Kwame Tanku KT. Lost in FM, Lost in TV boss. Akwaba.
Abu Dhabi. Abu Mejoso.
Bon d'abord job bi aboko.
Oh nyame adom.
Mi hu se zumi ni aje papa.
Who say like I said no na me wa.
No na nke wo so.
Bibi be see me kwan.
Oh okay.
And ha me pa so unfortunate is say taking me up to 5:30. Oh. And at the crowd me.
Wow.
And at the same time no we program. Oh. I mean to me making am zero and that there. Say me pa.
Me da sepa na me mo akwaba so.
Major so.
Enza na money e chance easy to the ni nyampin 47. Na motai chi a gana ye da na ada. Na afisi yo hu se nhia no. Amodie no. Efli mu no na so e bai so na bi so so so. Eti wa ba me mo akwaba pa. Na me bi zo bi din komo kakra na ade a.
Oh yeah. A very very simple abu. I was there we are sabrabo ayi nyina ye boy no. Ebia metai can say the people you another cassette down, the people you meet on your way up, they are the same people you meet on your way down. Until you do baby na say we share nipa na o life and I say one muntu niema be exhibited ya share nipa no. It will surely come back to you. I remember the very first day I met you. Abu, what am I who said? I didn't know you, but you knew me.
Yeah.
For almost television, maybe I know been many MON-FRI the same time.
Wow.
Nah, my senior brother, that's my elder brother.
Yeah.
Me one day no friend me say then time grana me here Juma or Angel.
Oh, okay.
No from sir. There's a certain guy be o krumu ha. E o brekum ha na say oba fia ya brabiti no. Na me say shalom. Oye sports. Abu Dhabi. Maintaining her. No, so would you have a brabiti? But my young client could take him 6 months. I mean, coffee or no, recorded videos, like a voice. No, send them more, no, send them more. And the name head of sports, the Hong Kong, as women can't tell that.
Wow.
I'm going to say, there's this guy who will be Mummy and Congo fan.
Wow.
But now, I back and forth, and I'm the free. So until the very first day I heard your voice, I was won't me.
Yeah.
A honor, who's in the business, say, guy now can only. I say, what? I'm saying, well, it's all good, Abu. From your humble beginning, any baby I would hear dream. I know very well, Nyankopon will be your person the way. Now, the way you are, said here, what she said, over corner, what that from, what tip from, now all respect it, Obibiano. I pray, say, Obe carry on, sir. Now there are so many things. I remember very well, maybe I may come, you may be a man. For example, mommy for baby, me was to see any example. And Lord said, "Nobody starts about there will be problem." I'm saying, me one thing I always put myself. Me more no yes. There should always be peace.
Yes.
So no matter who you are, so me no hear you man me no nya problem. Maybe I know what devil achi.
Sa pepe.
Means me no nya problem that. Because obey sometimes Franco Ukraine, sometimes they are like boss, boss. I say hey. I would say. I feel be I pray so the bear one of my sister on life is not all about rush. No, we are maybe wait ego. No. Calm down. Sometimes or chat manenya, but it will always go back. Me starting to become life. It has its own way of rewarding. There will be a life will reward you. If you are human nepa, people don't care. There will be found your management, whoever. But you see, life will reward you. And when that day, when a man for me say, "Hey, Charlie, unia say this. So all I can say is that continue your good work. You and your team, from a must start a program I've been following. Utien Komoa, a what town, Utien Komoa, a war a chenny at the end. You have a solid team.
Yeah.
You have a good team. The best friend is a bonding on Tom Coson Tanase. Sophia is like, he's not a friend, he's a brother. Yeah. We've worked together back in the days, and our bond is so strong. We buy in the office and the Dim Komo Bebre. The kind of joy and the happiness that he has, any kind of Muslim so here, Jumania, I pray that the better also sa Edia Mayina na Abwa, because you see, now no me can't send you war in Seattle, you could see and said, some of us from Bron, that is not what we wished for.
Yes.
Because some of us are over here, uplifting the flag of our region.
Yeah.
Niema ebema yebe bono region deeper. Because when you mention my name and you attach my hometown, Brekum, to it, it's wrong.
Yes.
And so because guy we Obuadio, it goes back to my hometown. Yeah. It goes back to my home region. Yeah. Guy we Oya Jumapao, same. Now, if you free region, but different region, you we the Aboye region, not say region, and Mebunu sorry, na name be a tisi no be in dojo mu. What it means is that near you move any abri you pay your flag, and you so to fear the form. And it's not helping. It is not helping. Make me. I remember I had a call cry away. I don't have his permission, but my the owner of Brekum Chelsea, Nana Kwame. He called me. He's like a brother to me. He called me after my program, bro. Say this. And I'm saying I tried explaining. I'm saying Nana. Of course, I mentioned Brekum, I mentioned Doma, I mentioned Techiman, I mentioned Nsiache. Say the kind of name we are, these big towns, including Sunyane. I remember that match before Aquatano, a boy, coronation Bagomba, Premier, yes, I almost match no Mubu referee.
It's a ball, Coach Maxwell.
I was there. Yes,
yeah.
I was there. Wow. Match together with some members of my team. I'm saying, at least the joys, Premier check until for now, and it was bad. Can't try for supporters. Big men were justifying it. I'm saying we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. You see, the best thing is anything footballers that come from bro, check them. Solid. Solid. I mean, any field be a war now. Say any part be free region no more. Pure to be strong guys. Yeah. Check even in the media space. Go to Accra, come to Kumasi. Check strong. And say anyama we no nyina ekoso na say betina fie na yes I did in one day my region no na wo ka obi ka dem say na wo say ukrom ye wutwam wo ha na say o tia kwa mabitwam because you see me ma come say for over 20 something years I me my media no in court wanted. Wow. Why? I do politics. Wow. I critique people. I sometimes go to the extent that I look into the faces of people and tell them the truth. Yeah. But the fact is, Tim, I'm very mindful of the law. Oh, okay. Tim, I'm very mindful. My dream, if I cross this line and this person sues me, danger. And at the market, say to render an apology on radio or on TV, it's not as if I won't do, but me person and I'm always careful.
Mate,
when you're home,
that's a person of it.
Yeah.
Now, what interesting thing is Abu, you don't pay case you ask me and Munyam shake us or the Ashemi. Those days, no.
Yes.
Nami Tino pass. I don't know you more Christopher. Nami Tino. Nami Mammy Bully deep. Of course. Nami Tino. Nami Tino is our time. Nami Shaw. Is there no kind of you know? And you see, now, come on, I can't get part those days. You know,
I get one part.
I remember I can't do and then was on the USA. Let me tell you those days. About the number first, Sunyane, and those days, but that's a partner of football.
I'm the privilege to meet him for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Many
Madam boss on the
I've watched you. I've watched you several times. Yeah. Now, let me call a manager and I'm catcher and say, I didn't know you were such a humble personality. Because I was shocked. I was sitting down. Oh, by so Chabno. He was bowing. Do you know what is this? What is this? Because
the hater
ABOU DIABY.
I get it. Let me have a call there.
I don't boss in Jesus way.
Meso me oye pa.
The Christian.
Then the word to an amon me boss ni na maba.
We be supina kwa mitanko am den ba. Now you meeting say oh boy. We be anyone can we say this is dragon.
Oh okay.
Okay. It's your back. And first of all, Nyame Ibi. There we am come say the Nyame be bia in life. and we team our set here is a super team. Super. Maestro. Ojina tactical board na no church. What I saw be church so what I say. Was surprisingly nipa 2 kan ho no ma yaduma pen.
Oh okay.
Nipa dey hit man.
Why?
Ya boachi luta.
Oh senior man.
Seven na yaduma wa to bu afi mo team.
Oh wow.
After say me ye banga adwuma kakra am cut na fie. Kwame Faso Michel luta ya betifie and I'm tell so more sports. But some you can have interest in it. I drove there and I'm carrying some person Bekasa. Or Shaman was sitting us. Because we are Jack. This is no sign contract. I was when you pass and he did in Como. So I worked with him at Togo from for almost 6 months. They started January.
Wow.
And I'm free somewhere July. And I'm the bar Ash. Habib Sudi, he's more or less like a junior brother.
Yeah, Habib Mohammed.
Yes, Habib. Once Habib so I know what him.
Yeah.
Bast FM. And I called Jiska Voice FM. And I called Jiska
Storm FM.
Storm FM.
Hello, Koji Moonlight Kakra. Moonlight no cap be some few days. No few call Fadia.
Fadia FM.
Abi Fadia, no man go replace Abi Bo Fadia. Okay, na no be fa me call.
Me kai say me den ba Ash no. And I was like catching some Fabia for na friend is to Uncle Jim no for this guy. To call no mudin kono musan kukus kaman so I dey chiman do ba be start here. Sa no marry. Omo
me call your crowd over friend meeting. 3 days kakalo be di o the man no be mo.
Yes.
E so money ti no. On first car.
No.
Hello the bar chef.
It was going to ignore Ash FM.
Oh okay.
And a few other stations. Now if you look at this team, me I don't want to talk too much. Jack, who keep a solid team. Solid team.
Yeah, that's it.
Because we share Abuachi Luta, we have been Mohammed. Nabakono.
Ricardo Vargas.
He is the only. I mean, can't mention that. Vargas was a Vegas. He is the only journalist. Otuma kwajo baaj maintimint na kunyoma kwajo ba frame.
Ricardo Vargas.
Na Habibu Kurao. Me say, me ni kwajo ba ti wo di Habibu Obi. Na me say kwajo ba yi video. E da chamcha me hwe. I say, who is this boy? And I'm sad. Also the tiasmo. As I me freunia. As I say, and the actual Abu, you have it. Honestly, you have a solid team. Yes, then I mean, holding your empire by the mouth. They said, I'm no cassa idea. Sports in the Jayacham.
They are the Yama.
It's a quantum quatching. And they said, people be cry and especially sports in the sports dear. Is that only a week? Oh, minimum sports dear, MON-FRI. Eba is a quantum go pension. Now, Miss Free Macazzi, I'm a quite
interestingly, because Melanie Cassa said, because obey part of the morning show team near day. Na mission exploit, the Cassa. In-depth knowledge about issues near the end one. It was like, okay. But you started a Juma Kakra, me share the shaggy reason back home, you was say, politics more there. Come on, Mama Debbie. I was in my who's in my on the
sign. The sign of every Nami Sacrama.
Yeah.
They do carry.
Mini baby, I come in. No more church, no more. I never
hey, that's cool. I had a crummy.
Not always.
Over by you.
Oh, Cromwa. Or more for
predicting at that.
That. No far away. Oh,
amen.
I wish you guys well.
Amen.
Meaning, say you take this station to a different level because team with the Jack. Muntimin can't just be free.
Dabi.
And I say more eradicated from your dictionary.
Yeah.
Muntimin can't ask them no crunch. So I'm charging you guys. I'm daring you guys. I believe in you guys. Muji super brutal. Uma has not seen your time. Say guys sports chasing to me. Say shade the years we interest woman. Never say we are Ghana ni Sudan or matcha. And no make my baby red for Sudan.
I said the baby.
What I say
I do come in unqualified.
Oh yes.
I do know who you
I don't want for party Ignatius.
Now every baby of Viva. I'm going to special into coaches and Sɛ nneɛma kɔ so a
nti no yɛne abere
banka ɔbɔ mpaeɛ paa the parents
Now what happened? What did?
yɛbɛkɔ agya m koraa anytime bia moyɛ yi bia ne bɛba nti Abu I wish you got nice studio nice studio
Babi Jabo kwan na
Abu ye da wase say and ye hu de ye hu I can only praise Nyankopon and come on. He is the one who gives strength and nyansa on fanu me adwuma ye hu ye hoden and ye hia nyansa so wa hoden na wo nyansa you are always good to go. You know how to decipher between issues near there enti the America asre ediama mu nyina eno and it has always been my prayer and I will continue to pray that that day comes, that a day is coming that we will sit in the same studio as we are sitting.
Amen.
And Abu, you know my thoughts.
Yeah.
Because me know backstage I didn't come be brave.
No correct.
And I am a prayerful person. I don't joke with prayer. I believe in God. Wherever He will take us, He will take us. Now that day, I know it will come.
Sure.
na bo asa no mama my popular kwa na for send message bi so mo hwe mo kentampo bi so mo hwe and no mama big man
all the prayers for the cabos as the ladies say no o be ye wi le wo la ye kofo aba last of the father akọ
Because you didn't believe this year.
Life is unpredictable.
their employers nimpe no
It's unpredictable. It's a you can take us to,
Yes.
but it is my wish and my prayer.
amen
anybody a friend Torres or him or so have you been no
Yeah.
Torres or something can change Abu you are looking splendid
but that's it
why have you kana wa jeno
On the suit in quantity bureau.
project
national service na mo
I was a suit in any other and no chairman to be my dada tilo so who say sharia
National service
to be
now.
under rubber
national service na we oh national service
ati o hwe me kra meje say be boss am
ba the team so I want to buy
I believe Franco no buy no more Mujiska. Boys and me buy no Mujiska. But to say me the project I said you do here be a bit many chef. But for now you crazy can be
so minority shareholder
until we are there on your pera via bobo de la dia ka to so dia babonti ye kwaba ye ba ya pere dia ka beto so aba makwa bi yɛhwɛ na yɛabɔ mmɔden na yɛtumi ato adwumadeɛ no so na yɛbɛbɛ fi na yɛaba bɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ kakra ɛzaza afisɛm no dɔɔso yie papa barɛbɛrɛ na yɛabobɔ so nkakra ne na the MTN FA Cup yɛbɔ mmɔden around 16 stage no draw no yɛtumi ɛbɔ aso na ahwɛ sɛ de nneɛma siteɛ ne matches ɛbɛtumi ɛwura a ɛyɛsei na matches na ɛbɛkɔ Brekum Chelsea bɛbɔ Northern City Karela United Boy Young Apostles, Techiman, Liberty to Bobby United, Asante Kotoko, Bo 11 Wise, Mediema, SC, Ebabo Park Academy, Golden Kicks, Ebo Artifolk, NFA, True Democracy, Ebabo FC Nani, and also, you know, Atram Divisa, Ebo Bibiani Go Star, Setiano, Dear Romebois, Manema Dead in Pedamano, Pane Briki de Marse, Crobia, Comase, Asante Kotoko. I'm paying for the share Ghana Football Association pay for no money etimi edidi nkoma na boa manema de dadi parent paying for ekoku dramu na ya de boa manema de dadi permana paying pa eni obo modern etimi eda krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko de bia maishuka azie feni Ferentino Paris na na penkra so ba yidwuma oye no ne mo digu na kwam ne nyaare keto akra o kansem kakra de fa de yefe no nkomo no se no bo modern etimi de tudwa
na KFC saka daka mumu brabe di kabra isi asana aji tupo a onu wanche abeye dia before dia say dia nso mo fa ya hwe tonti ba say dia mo fa ya hwe fa mo biye mo biye ya na tram say ya has mo pesa mo be fa ya ho dia ya so be fa ya ho mo kase I to hell with protocol. One country, one country, and one year. You know, yeah, the security measures near here, and that for any year. And Sunday at once. Yeah, that's a bobo, never body of more. Send any snare, probably ready to cry that. But until then, and yeah, it's not say, you're ready. Into some travel, Emma Ukibim, as I'm a train the car. Now, a papa talk show. Now, we there, we will leave no stone unturned. We will make sure we go to all lengths available to us. Now, Omo inciting ignition Bafurua, our inciting the supporters against us. Now, about this time, proper can be expected to GFA, more institute to probe into the whole situation. And so much you want to send a letter and a fine. Fine, no proper, fine, didn't you over proper, Samba wouldn't need cow. Chaos, we see a long Johnny Baby. I don't know why. Oh, John Baby is woody, the other was fine. Or could be as it is. Etinaches as a mode, Mon-FRI, now dear, and ye, dear, no concern, and you quite a year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we follow the old, and so, yes, a yard or so. And no man shall be a dozen. Yeah.
Etiano, ye command an appinkra, a bomb de tuga, a found a near man, a corner, nafteno. O kansem ka credit for DCOP leader on say ni mamina ozo kwe financial ni omodi kita ho hwe say beboa na obambo nsem ne nsem awdo na ye football no fa bebi na ma ho nte no aiwe na nkomosi na nana penkra bomodi de fa ma me no
pese mo de measures too security and safety measures no enye bi ni say maame na mo na to committee so no mom etoto nchine buku ekuru no ono de akawu ada oni ana meka Missy Yano or Yasim Mamino, no judge. I did our share investigations. We require fact findings. Work offer you almost concocted story or mature. Now back in the arbitrary radio so cassette. And now, who are wanting a Pragia Groovy and I didn't buy and I did very. And now, who costed yes, the men no SH, so we could tell you. The better who watch you, who say, yeah, you be say that. Who are on second at the unconfident hospital. I can not written up for deliver. Buy a video, say, buy our that from L1 and I won't we. Yeah, who's ambulance this year.
Etiano, ye koma, Nana Pinkra, a bomb of the Dini Natum Zampa. Then your man, Econa, the Brava pa. Na, even paying for no do now, suit me, the Dean Common idea, but ye menitino, ye bena, ya bomb of the 8 year no, let me up him na, I'm watching a banner, ye will go now, do Savo, a coca said the Ghana Football Association president on Tiapo. Chief yes, auntie as a president, quite to quite. Na hon komo bibi ne hon sema e ba ne ade ne ade a ano de aza no parameter tete say si bibia didama enne na yenu apole bib ombre na na muni afa fi sunya won de abakuma ase ti pe de na asata no pa no mi rewrem no na metete no no enzo tisa nkomo na areho no na akwa nhia mudie we di aba ama enam so ama na ani abrepa ano didi di nkomo bi ni ade a ti mamre na mumramu kakra yemre no kra yewe na mema ya frefo no ne hwe videos na aba bi na yewe se letimi afa ya frefo na di Habib nkomo no de tie no no
well since our incident we is here this the first time I make an assembly I have a lot to say but like you rightly said yeah nemre so I'll just say one or two hopefully subsequent days e di enim nyamra ebedi ho nkomo I think Kotoko for once any had to hook yeah what everybody expected them to be doing the nim say Kotoko ne has also omoye for ages omo free the value they hold I feel Kotoko ne has say yeah Kotoko yeah how to hook we deserve respect it's very unfortunate say we needed life. Say life will be caught. Now sacrifice. Yeah, start to see. That is the only side of the whole situation or the whole story. And on the show, we be sending a message be ever cancel me, but because say yeah, we are living in a country. This is Mujagu Sabi. Answer ya DNA. Even on my 18 from independence time eba ABC yeah be jo mine dey free abrofo ni san me akase ya dey ho we needed some people to sacrifice no my ye dey ame ye kwan say ni e be ye kwan na I just have to range him yes wo kwan no so answer ya baba answer ye so kwan ye da I say amena bi da so se ekọ na ye koye akwa to the extent say football so say ye boy ye be ye ni aye ni ya this nipa eto answer. It's sad. Pule abusuani asante kotoko ne football loving fans ni nyina yenhye hode but the person make nyina me say the football association I agree with whoever will come from the angle say if you know ada ewo assembly see no obi akasa me ne ya bi another side I also agree with and say bia obi so beka say the FA agile the criminal aspect and now say the emfa omo na say endi wo munsem e de ama the police department enti maybe or my but whichever way you look at it from, you are the mother body. We don't need ketokreku in Kumasi before BBB Timi Aquakuntime. Whoever says Kate my into one yard, so we'll come her and on my or come her way fully fit and on my have a problem.
Is it about the end no cray or I will too kind? The end for
I am not a spokesperson.
Only me problem Kakraya. I didn't say, Uniho, the American what I say. When you say free president, one she be braoye. Ubibeka say, and only Yancho being quan. Baruza, I see, I see you sucre him.
Exactly.
No matter what happens, oh yeah, they are BDD.
Case in the say a first day, second day, and a president, Emma country. In Mzibia, 2 days, but it's past 1 week. Abib.
Me issue concerning no, but me the NSA. President Uniha Yajia to Munia. Ultimate chain Mumi, but I can't chase all I.
That is the point I'm trying to even so Uniha baby or one with all due respect. Say President Busu and Ibin and Waka. I think Senkwaba. He's the head of the association.
Abu also Ketan Kasaminim send social media handles ni Biokrana and I told you I'll try your money be the man.
And Derek is also not in the country, he's in
Derek,
Spain.
but once I this year, we know Derek Obetro. Yeah, I know Derek will write something. oba betro they toss me no o dey fan say I agree to the fact say Kurt in Nkrumah say we 2 kwan or baby we na there but 10 seconds or 20 seconds video what with them are waiting aye now what they are share kotoko
first condemning the act
and then second no share kotoko din say adiwe akoso now they've gone silent
for 1 week plus
and about at a time where obi enu say Kurt executive council position wo CAF okay obi anu efefo ni asem we have a problem with their poster whenever issues comes up communication is key. Madam DCOP leader, me kamepa one day person me ne ko hwe kotoko ne doma aduana match ba ko doma man in uniform na de o kan yen ko hwe se wo mu a
government de o kan
me person me ne ko hwe Premier League match a wo ho bia game no tim se tension wo mpa yenim se kuma sasante kotoko ne aduana tension wo ene match ketwa kotoko ne brekum Chelsea tension wo we are not saying some me no kontokwa but a match attention wo sometimes we overlook and no man now walk on. Say strict search regime no. Say a war no. Young so
even on that, let's put it on record. Say ANC,
it doesn't happen.
So command center. Near see police at the wafa to search before say we were part of ANC.
But Abu or your bad time. Or can statement be? Very well.
Are statement.
What Mika say? At the Kodian see outside the stadium, the kind of discussion now you're making. You see, you know what it portrays? Meaning, say, me am forgetting about FIFA, baby, on my market say stadium party. But that statement could mean, say, when you be in some stadium, wait me the department Pierre Bontin watch it all. No, quite the obey. Assem no kind.
Bas.
I say we him as a professional person, and I say we him from the angle that and I'm about to be
the show team far bonting.
Whoever says second to Kraku and the person is making an unserious statement. And if a colonial science in Huna it's never going to help Obia. Keto Kraku throw on the social media handles, so writing, say no to hooliganism and whatever. I understand someone for the management, but consciously, so can be chiran Crawford. So, want to mean that we won't pass across 7 won't mean try. A man for a transcend man 2 hours ago, the social media followers and himself were posting.
Yeah.
Into what prevents him from posting or saying something about no SEOs what till now on cash and farm. But through Safon Sense, he is one kind of person. Every phone of say uncle no kutu nsem yebe kasa no ya fa yehun ade and he's one man I take him as an unserious person regardless he is an elderly person me fan say onye serious
onye serious
because obi a udi ade ani asem bia ba no be ka asem a e share bufuo chance e come tempest down we are panimu a won kasa and when you do that thing over a period of time, I mean, who say, "Onye serious." Contemporary after 7 hours, can money aje. There is a Ghana football mate me so make keep that posture no must stand by the more cancer say or man yes I na more na Ghana football be ye to some extent go Ghana nye football but the econo you bet me ye dru baby act ye ben amam for mo ye football na kakra first no ne ye football say na grow ne ye di Keto Kragan say Obia ni Chrome or Becans more no wait. Even of a sports minister ni bottom sports minister and represent a buying a Chrome when it comes to sports or financial bottom you do.
Dabe.
Yam phobia and fine shable to my no more quan
Ricardo. Nabotre, Oba Enche, de Tosumini.
Kwaku ye ya dwuma se de Tosumienu.
My show. So unia. O pass about o say we. O ka say Kamara Casa tizi bia obi a ona ba bote ala say. Say me ba Casa say truly kra loli edu bia show we boto. We mama.
But Ora, I think say in seminar. Osha from the point of this UP leader. Me blaming the kakra because our masters in degree when it comes to law. Yeah. And when it comes to the management, say you controlling crowd or sports stadium or that kind of experience, And for me knowing her very, very well, I think it's only a chairperson for Police Ladies Football Club. Yeah. And we have experience for this kind of job, for about 24 years. So Lord, we need be and I think say as some local kind of Joy FM, no, not say your sister station, no, not on your top of issues. Oh yes, I know. Say DCUP, she wasn't there. Obin reported the command, and per the report or the call, definitely Obehu the truth, and I mean the truthful of that kind of analysis. And whether we like it or not coming from the angle of the police service, and Obe tries to be defend the police for no, definitely. GFN so now appointing no. It's Obe tries to be defended but whether being that case or not, she should know say Nyama na akoso anase nyama akoso between Kotoko and Nisu Atreman no. Say even the family member, I don't think Senko Baba Bonsan the Kasasa. Yes. And it was an unfortunate statement from DCOP leader to come out and say that kind of thing. And whether they like it or not, listen, the two biggest football clubs that we have in our country is Accra House of Folk and Kotoko.
Mate, Ewisha, but what was the name Omega? Recruit Chelsea na Afi Paddy. Na Omega. Na the farmer. Oko Sunyania. Omo heti omo so no. Echo mo ni pa. Oh wow.
Oh nice.
I mean shallow. As the videos in be ready ana mabo ansa na mabana. Maba befa me callers in any idea but mamre na me lines no me announce na mo ntwem fanto ba de ehwe na enye we ana mo nye we ni ade Sandra Fakye meje so yanko na boga ba ma mintie boga aka
United States of America. ABOU, Nyaminjamo, you are doing a great job. Me bo abaso ne utimi nyina na mechia madam for nas na mechia wankasa ABOU and Luther King chia mo nyina nyame insha mo ne fache match no madu bewe ni 2-1 amintia breastman akomia sokatoa midin the Eric Murphy because free Columbus Ohio United States of America.
Oh hey Fakye Sports ijina na so say Fakye ni yen ijina na so Fakye TV Eradi Sham ABOU DIABY na pamfo nyina Kristo Sham na obema moso amaso Fakye TV Fakye Sports
Charlie Chachi amunyina uni Jakarta ni na Champions League night. We are hoping Senne Madrid will lose massively. Yes. If we saw more players no do na prepare until na dia ufu apai. When we say we are Champions League, until Champions League no matter for na say omo mu fi ajapade. Tie Man City for na yempe excuses bia omo go so na nya dodo. Say the be ya no be free na fi mu ada ho. Na Barcelona so afi we na yafe. Si nyaje Champions League ni se wum yaje Ballon d'Or ya chia boys ni nyina
Pion ABOU DIABY. You are brutal. ABOU DIABY, we really love your sports. This is Chewen Steak and Don Little from Oti region and Peyo. We really love Fakye Sports. Your forward front four is like Madrid forward. The Vinicius, Mbappe, Jude Bellingham and Rodrigo. You really do all. We love Fakye Sports.
Yo, Fakye TV. Fakye na ye free. Fakye Sports. Eje theater. Mosom for school nani. ABOU DIABY. The mwakwa baba Fakye TV. And the game, no, whether we are going to squeeze breast or we are going to drink breast, prayers you be winning. Na madam say Man City so there. Actually, the Man City for win simple. Na me adom na call return match na. I could boom Madrid for a qualify queening. Yenya ye team nenye. Nanso yenim say whether who call crook. Man City ebe winning and then you may. Na PSG so squeezy breast. The nipples.
Yeah, ABOU, we have film one, Kasanga, I film. Mobile, first time they enjoy him, I film. My dressing there on point. Mo feel me feel the Kobia, me feel the Kweda Masipi. Ngusun for my Debia say I'm tired no so the all correct sir.
Good evening. From Noah from Kentampo. The match is there also no. Real Madrid they lose to Man City by 2-1. Sharp.
Best forward from Agunashu Edu. Fakye TV, you live. Yeah. Ken Abu Diaby, yeah. And the PSG breast be squeeze more off.
Abu Diaby, your prime agenda, because free as correct Copy Hotel opposite Copy Technical School. Abu, more fire.
Good evening, Abu Diaby. Abu, Charlie boy, Jumania mentioned opa. Only Luther King. At the Fakye, they say the one if you Fakye Sports. Crew no omuye too much. The maestro, ya dano papa. Yeah, TV no kuchu when I share bibia. They say the mood demo papa. One if you Fakye Sports. Muye too much.
Fakye Sports damase se blend na mutimi de mai na mo mai sports no update e wodi for sports mu Manchester City ne Real Madrid game no me say Manchester City was slightly advantage over Real Madrid going to this game me say Manchester City a bit more winning game no because Real Madrid from defense na prepare na face mo it hard and time ko yem fam wo me say see at the end of 90 minutes no Manchester City will win this game.
Hello, Abu Diaby. A church Mungina Abu Edayamias say ene or the Mamba Fakye. Abu Buffalo Wacho from Moon to me, our Basumpa. Buffalo Wache only Luther King, Pamungina Asem, and the Ricardo, which will be a man de Mumanon Kosu. Mojuma sote na nyameka ne se ene metim Real Madrid ene Man City na ebo na ekwan bia so menim se ebenya results a ebetimi a favor for return leg no.
Good evening, my name is Abdul Hakim. I'm watching you live from Salaga. Fakye Sports, you guys are doing a great job. You started yesterday.
Abu Diaby, memam good afternoon Abu. Na misra mo no djuma pa mo ye dia mangana man na le je pa sa mo tumi amba Fakye Abu dia me bisa ne se GFA president owura keto kreku ne school members nti me person bisa so mo ya we se edjuma no mo tumi nye mo se yisika edjuma no mo tumi enye asa edjuma no mo ye biedi emfa aso mo je edjuma no to e mai na Ghana fon so e hotoye e local.
Good evening, Fakye Sports. Abu Diaby. Efemi Mutare Muhammad me kase free breakum. Kwaku ye nimbia na de na ye twense ndora no be she adwuma na ase. Nti no na ye tie TV mu sa ampa so adwuma no koso. Ye nimbia nde oni se ba bia kwaku obeku bia no su ase kra na be wura. Ye be de be fulu. Nti no ma ba no mbo adwuma. Amunyi bi mfirim mfani nyina anya dan enka ho mamon ka bi nya dan enja bi mfani nyina anya dan shi ni se adwuma no so ya ta mochi mo be ya adwuma na gam titam bia ya betana ho na ya dan ya hwe.
Good afternoon. Ejidi se obia ho ye be beidin e de ma memfa mafidi kesi so na mema poli ebusuafo ya akọ esre na mena se omo ho ban na oncheche won re yeni ana uwo no aye ya dodo aye de extra ne se nyame na abema justice a prevailing extra no extra ma yeni
afternoon Abu Diaby me chao tiefo ina me chao bibia otie obia a flame don't rush to the papa because free ahin crew Barcelona for the ye crowd support to crowd City for Nankasa.
Good evening, International Abu Dhabi. Kede yankopon se wasando aba live o TV so. Na show pabo wow. ABOU crew so that will be as a very good analysis no be a divine. Madam Aspa.
This is sports.
Alright, abu nyina se ne mo messages out do amodeba. Babira Bamamere, na me fa ba community and sana mapija mu yeme no krembe 0206334747 0206334747 na 0206334646 0206334646 so no obetimi afre wa che wa dweme so ba no ma kasa no wate mpe kasi bia ebe kona akofe yi bia na ye we ni ade a ti sima ba ezenum mehwe na memfa ramu fa kakra na afi yanku anim ni ade a ti 0206334747 0206334747 na 0206334646 0206334646 wow di kan odi ene baby afefi
agwaguja kataleo
oboha chama bibi aboko de
agwagu ya na we ya ni bra bra bibi ay kupa na so
me wo ya bitio
awe ma me chia kru ni na kata ko mi ase me siska na me share na mai ba ti se akodiska pudu agwagu boy si kanu fu edru bra ti na wa de amode kanu agudo fu de ye ya ma ni je opa agwagu sa woman no ko trajo efe no ko ono he hwan a in fact nze no ko kan na de agwagu ko to ko fo e bu to kra since then I who sa park obi wa park ya search the police research and say bi won ho na bi see da o ro ko ko park ni so bi le tra police for justice for police dey e say ba so o mo ready po ku man no because in fact ko o mo anya de kra mo ni ja me ya juma
ba zo ni nya mentra me hwe na me koma nim na me fo bo odi ani baby afrefi
e fe ko na
baba jo man so kakra ma me wa
o je dan se ni ko
the baby are on online no mun share that and fama mama fa fofo odi any baby afefi
hello
yeah odi ni baby afefi
the game ya just come ka Africa man
and let's go meet you
na me say hello
and let's go offer na walu wa TV set no say that be abeti men kan ye why
yo
auntie uncle meet you
na me hemo pa nyemo juma pa we bomba ese mungu so anya nisa
mate yera ase next no dia de baba be ramo men fa fofo di any baby afefi na ba cho man so kakra ma meet you
yeah good evening Abu Dhabi
yeah
yes let me because of people with
meet you
yeah that fun my ritual and Africa the minimum now one am here ka say o are he we dey ready aduma and say na say ko keji na go say
me ba so ma men clear di me why I know the agenda me show me why be pa cho pa why
okay
but
the thing na no be the be higher on your
mate here as pa me far from me pa cho di ani baby afrefi
hello
yes ah man so kakra ma di ni baby afrefi
Abu Hepika Junior ni wa oba.
Me ba cho mi ti Estika Junior.
Abu Ebeda Martinez Mukio Mukibedia with the Namacha Ricardo Barras and one of the greatest I don't have been one. Adia met the test before. Omo intimate moi. Now Omo pay justice and for my time Adi we ya. We exist several times. We can say we receive the throne. Omo shena mo moi. Eta editi and panic ebeto upcoming for no so for the day they we did not go to costed himself and for the best and so and if football without support and nothing. And Abu American and so Manchester City the best Real Madrid 3 goals to match my way. The one other said the answer that can Abu need man why
he also had Arsenal the other Baba Ramo me hear am in common Odiani baby Alfred yeah Odini baby Alfred yes, I met on count Dini baby Alfrefi.
Lampard because the pick up.
Lampard meet you.
Then it's me can say that American. Police in New Band. But that more is you know making call. You could make it this. Then I'm to make a bit more potential in Ayako. In IAC.
Mate, me da so no so di ade bae. Me hwe na me fam yenu twato. Odi ani baby afrefi.
Hello, family. Thank you for
Me ba cho meet you. There is all no efiso. Me fa foforo na me nkomanim. Odi ani baby afrefi. Yeah, odi ani baby afrefi.
Yes, family Salbi.
Ah, me a me say abi ni.
I make a mama power.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. But I was all reported.
What's it?
I was all reported.
I'm not reporting.
Pati, we have a music now for you here. Okay, I'm in Fadi Chato. Me ba chona chato din baby afrefi.
Hello, Pati.
Me ba cho ozi e fro Tahiru na Bashiru.
Bashiru fabric in Tampo.
Okay, Bashiru in Tampo mo call there.
But nothing when hey, I would
Bashiru.
But now you go was
oh, me that's it.
You TV now another talk so the the pass and no I make sure
Mate. Me that's it.
Another is I come go because Jamu Ghana, you said you I'm a boy here, I can't look Ghana have you. Thinking, Gregian, let my dear upon the Gregor for Africana. Nothing.
Mate, but you mean John Dean on some from him. Yako, I mean 30 seconds. Yako.
Yes, Menchia Kujio, Germany Berlin.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Bremen.
Okay.
Yes, I say, okay, now, the police in Ibu teach me, I say, my canning crowd and that we teach me without any offense or by how Joseph Abai One Awaku. Special good evening. We did say, Mohoye, yeah, the basic, or China had my Bible or China Macassa, less than any good anymore. But Vara say young crowd, I say, Manokupa 75, and you are no idea the Amana.
I will go.
I hire me fee. Yeah, Bushia. Anytime they are, we'll be around to help.
Oh, okay.
I heard they said they will be city. Say Bushia, see Mama Kwaba.
I'm quite just a coin. I'm wish some to go birthday and any birthday. Yamisha no nyane kese na keja so wo anyina side wo or ye police phone be the marine police as a day or no so da biara da fidie ne da fa chesen se start judgment na nti ono so bibia
no ya la wache marine police wo anyina se
sana me de tinti na me nza me chire me ntimi nkanzi so bia no but eno ne ne zi tinti no e chi obi bia
ma jo ye ko
ko ne o
Cassidy.
Nana Majiwana.
They know, okay, now, Kaze, or Mananya.
Okay, but a special baby and quite farmer, Ayi Brown, or Brekum. I'm the PP pa no, T. Yamin Sharpana, or that in your weapon, Medini Abu Dhabi, Brass and Kate, Habibun.